नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामिनीति नामिने नमः आचार्यपादाय नित्यकृपाय प्रदायिने गौरकथा दामदाय नगरग्रामतारिणे नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनीति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा. Welcome all devotees on behalf of ISKCON Kulai Temple, Shri Radha Govinda and Namanishta Prabhu. Hare Krishna. This is the 51st batch which is going on, and day 3 today, Karma Yoga. Okay. May I request 2 more minutes we have. By then, may I request you all to write what is the chapter we have learned yesterday. What was second chapter? Second chapter name. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Second chapter name? Okay. Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya Yoga is also Buddhi Yoga. Sankhya Yoga is what? The analytical. Sankhya. Sankhya means number. What is the number? Here we have to understand that we are not one. We are now two. Right? Dvaita, Advaita and Dvaita. So that means I am not this body, I am the soul. That is the realization we have in the Sankhya Yoga. We learnt that. Also, when we say that, and what is that? I am not this body. So this body is made up of some other elements. What are those elements? We will read it in very, very detail. But before that, 1 second. Before we read what are the elements the body is made up of, what it is and all, we will just know Sankhya Yoga is Buddhi Yoga. Buddhi Yoga is the self-realization. That is, it's not full self-realization, it's a beginning. Just to know that I am not this body. I am the soul. That's it. So Buddhi Yoga and Sankhya Yoga are the same. Yesterday, but second chapter, we learn about all the yogas. Second chapter is a synopsis of Karma Yoga, then Jnana Yoga, of course, Ashtanga Yoga and Bhakti Yoga, that we will learn later. Okay, but in all the yogas, Bhakti is essential. Even if one becomes a Karma Yogi, they need to develop devotion for the very important thing, for the objective. The problem in everybody's life is we all are running today. Oh, okay, today is what Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday, like that. As I told, every sunrise and sunset, Ayur Karati Vaipum Sam. Like people lose one day by the rising of the sun and setting of the sun. So, anybody who is becoming a karma yogi also has to develop devotion in order to reach the goal. What is that goal? We will discuss right now. Next slide. Okay. But the people who generally only are interested in doing karma, not worried about the devotion. They do not know who is Supreme Personality of Godhead. But okay, they know that I am not this body, I am the soul. That much is sufficient for them. The knowledge, they are in that understanding. I think in the 4th chapter we will learn our body is divided into 5 parts. Our body itself. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. So one who is very much satisfied with the level 1 only, Kavo Pivo Ash Karo, they generally perform Karma Yoga. But for them also, they have to develop devotion. Yogis also have to develop devotion. Karma Yogis try to achieve the, okay, second slide we will go now, then enter. So that is, what is the objective of the life? We do not know where do we want to go. That is very important. So once we set our objective, what is our objective? What is our objective? Can you write in the chat? What is the objective of this life? Yesterday only we saw Manusha Janmam. Manava Durlabha Manusha Janma. Beautiful bhajan is there. Narottama Das Thakur's. What is the objective of this human birth? Human birth is to, yes, very good. Excellent. Thank you, Mataji. Bhagavad Prapti, to reach Goloka, to reach the Lord's abode. Lord is waiting, extending his both the hands to embrace us when we go. Come back, he is waiting. That should be the objective. So when that is the objective, then what is happening? Okay, we will start because we need to revise. Yesterday's also we finished in a hurry. So right now we will start with today's is Karma Yoga. Karma. We all are here to perform karma. We all are here. 1 minute. 1 minute. Karma Yoga is perform the activities. There are people who perform the activities which are not supposed to be performed. Right? Atheist people, they don't believe the Lord. And they don't believe means what? They are not aware of what is punya, what is papa, nothing. So they do the impious activities. Impious, which have not been prescribed. Pious activities, which have been prescribed in the Vedas. But okay, with some selfish objective, that is okay. But anyway, we are going to office with some selfish objective only. We want to earn. We are going to school, selfish objective. We want to obtain certificates. Is it not? That is okay. Veda says that is okay. No problem, because the Lord has created such a beautiful, wonderful material nature for us to enjoy. So we enjoy, no problem. Okay. So that is Karma Yoga. So in Karma Yoga also, we have two types. Sakama Karma Yoga, Nishkama Karma Yoga. Sa is always with, ni always without. Okay? Nispriha, nigam. That means ni is without, sa is with. Sakarma and Nishkama Karma. Sakama karma it is. Sakama karma is activities which are performed with some expectation. Karma pal ke liye, that is, we want the karma pal. We want to enjoy the karma pal. Whether you want to enjoy or not, pal will be there. Do we enjoy this or do we surrender it? That is the difference. We want to enjoy, we perform activities, sakama karma. We do not want to attach or get entangled with the fruits of our activity. When we do not want to get entangled, when we do not want to get bound with the results of the karma, what we do, then we surrender the results under the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that is Nishkama Karma. Kama means generally it is lust. We can say desire. Okay, lust we will see later. But for the time being, you can think it is a desire. So Sakama Karma, we are doing activities with the desire. Nishkama Karma, we are doing activities without desire. What is one way without desire? Whether they pay salary or not, I don't mind, I go. No, I will get salary, but I will surrender that under the lotus feet of the Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is what the doubt Arjuna is having. Today, he is going to ask the first question, that only. Because yesterday, if you remember, Tani Sarvani Karmani, we studied, right? That the senses will encourage you to perform many activities, but we have to say no to the senses and we have to accept which is in favor of the Lord Visa. Anukulena Krishna Anushilanam Bhakti Rutama. Anukulena Krishna Anushilanam. Perform all the activities which are in favor of the Lord. Anukula, Pratikula. Anukula, favor, Pratikula, unfavorable. So perform the activities which are in favor of Lord Krishna. That is Uttama Bhakti. Anukulyana Krishna Anushilanam Bhakti Uttama. Okay, so and also once what is that verse number? Krishna told Arjuna that okay, please keep yourself away from the abominable activities. He told, So the moment Krishna told Arjuna, keep yourself away from the abominable. What was Krishna's objective? Krishna wanted to tell, you want to leave this war and go to the forest and do tapas there. You are not a Brahmana. Only Swadharma. Whosoever Swadharma, inert ability, inert habit, Varnashrama Dharma. They have to perform that. Swadharma, everyone. Always it is better to perform the Swadharmic activities imperfectly than doing the other dharma's activity perfectly, because that is not inert. If the Brahmanas decide to become scavengers, they will not be able to do that. Similarly, Vaishyas are trying to become Brahmanas to preach the Vedas. They will not be able to do that. That inert habit is not there. So when Arjuna told he wanted to go to the forest, Krishna immediately told, oh Arjuna, keep yourself away from all these abominable activities, forbidden activities. What is the forbidden activity here? Do your dharma. Don't do others' dharma. But Arjuna understood it differently. Arjuna thought, wow, Krishna told me, keep yourself with the activities. Like that. He did not understand the abominable activity. So now today he is going to ask Krishna, oh Krishna, what you told, right? Okay, this is a slide revision is given. Yesterday it was Ekam Vada. Yesterday Krishna told all Karma Yoga also, Jnana Yoga also. Sankhya Yoga is Jnana Yoga. So Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, everything. Yesterday also so many Bhakti Yogas came. Verse number 42, 52, 3, 4 verses. Krishna is introducing Bhakti Yoga. So Arjuna got, okay. Ekam Pada. Now you tell me which any one activity which I have to do. Whether it is devotion or take sannyas or do the sinful activity also. That's what you are telling me to do. You are telling me to fight. Fighting and killing is a sinful activity. So what am I supposed to do? He's asking Ekam Vada. I get confused, Krishna. Can you tell me any one thing which I want to do? Okay. So yesterday's answer, if you remember, first we had that 11 to 30 with our soul's characteristics, right? Then 11 to 23, 24, yeah. Then we had the second answer, second concern. That was there was no enjoyment. Then Krishna told very clearly whether you win also enjoyment because you will enjoy the earthly kingdom. If you don't win, you will enjoy the spiritual kingdom because you will come to my abode. Then it was the third one. Third one is the sin. So what did Krishna say? Nothing is sin. Like, say everybody does activity according to their ability. The squirrel's example we saw. So everybody performs activity according to their ability. Okay, but whether it is a sinful activity or not sinful activity, that for that, Krishna told Arjuna, oh Arjuna, killing people in the war field is not a sinful activity. Because, like he gave examples, in the border, LOC, well, Sainik are there, soldiers are there. They kill many people. That is what their duty. That is what their dharma. They are doing it on the instruction of their higher authorities. So similarly here, you accepted me as guru, right? I am your superior authority, spiritual master. I am telling you, you fight. You kill them because they have taken the side of the adharma. So when the spiritual master, when the superior authorities tell you to do something, that is not a sinful activity at all. See, doctor is there, he has to perform a surgery. He tells the nurse, okay nurse, you take the knife and you just, wherever it is to be operated, just put a cut or you give some anesthesia. So many instructions he gives. Is it a sinful activity? No, for the betterment of the living being they are doing it. That same soldier, if he comes home in his neighborhood, if he kills somebody, that is sin. Isn't it? Because no superior authority is there over. Same way, so the Krishna told anything. Now also, I am telling you, you get up. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mamanusmara yudhyacha. Yesterday we read that, right? Tasmat karmeshu, you get up, Arjuna. Mamanusmara yudhyacha. Remember me and start fighting. That means you will not be bound by any sinful activity. Okay, then the family tradition came. For family tradition, he said, what do you think? This Duryodhana's hand, if you give, and he will not even take care of any family tradition. Everything will be destroyed. But you take care. Not only that, family tradition is what? It is like bringing people in devotion. That should be the tradition. So you now have to fight and you have to keep a full stop to the adharma so that the dharma will flourish. Okay. So then the final one, he said, I am not able to decide. For that only he told, no need, nothing to decide. Get up, take my name, remember me, and start fighting. This is not sinful. So this, but here that is why Arjuna now got very, very confused. You tell me, don't do something. You told me, keep yourself away from these things. Varnashrama Dharma, he got confused, right? So he says, oh Krishna, can you please tell me any one thing which I am supposed to do right now? Okay? Yeah. Karmendriyani samyamya yaste yadaste manasa smaran indriyarthan vimoodatma mityacharasa uchyate. Karma indriyani. Yesterday also so many verses we saw how to control the senses. That Kurmangani, how the tortoise withdraw their senses, that, and like Mataji, Janani Mataji asked one question, beautiful question about the intelligence. Then we said first we have to control the senses in order to that turn back towards the sense objects. That's we have to train our mind. If we train our mind, the intelligence will take a higher, upper hand. Intelligence will take upper hand to win over the mind, because the mind cannot take correct decision. Mind doesn't have the analytical ability. The intelligence has the analytical ability. So what he is saying, one who restrains the senses and sense organs of the action. Ajamil. Now today I'll tell the Ajamil story. Ajamil was a Brahmin boy. He was a very young boy. Every time he used to help his father. And he was growing in a very, very pious environment. And he was doing only pious activities. But unfortunately, what happened? One day he went to bring flowers for the worship of the Lord to the forest. So that time what happened? Unfortunately, again, it is all, whatever happens, it is all the, what do you call that? With the arrangement of the Lord. There is a Sanskrit word. There's, that is the Lord's permission. I'll tell it will come. With the arrangement of the Lord, and the what happened, he saw one scene wherein, a Shudra, a prostitute lady, having some connection.
Mataji, is it Niyati?
No, Mataji, it is not Niyati. Providence. Providence, not Sanskrit word. It is providence. Providence means by the arrangement of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And we sometimes say it is like Kritam, Sukritam, Dushkritam. So if good something happens with the providence arrangement, Sukritam we say. Something bad when it happens with the arrangement of the providence, we say Dushkritam. It is the providence with the will of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay? Yeah. With that, he had to see one scene. But you know what happened? He started chanting the mantra in my mind. Okay, some mantra. I am not supposed to see this. I don't have to. Why these people are doing like this, like that? But what he should have done, that a sense objects, he should have taken his senses away from the sense objects, which he did not do. He should have run away from that place, kept on reciting something, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Ram, 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 Hare Hare. He should have chanting and run away. Since he did not do that, since he did not restrict his sense organs, his eyes was enjoying the pleasure, his mind was corrupted. His buddhi, viveka, did not help him to discriminate between which is correct, which is wrong. So unfortunately, he went on the wrong path. He left his family, wife, everybody. He went behind the prostitute. What happened? At the end, even at the age of 70, he got children. And just Okay, small story we will do. His last son he named as Narayana. And at the time of death, when the soul was about to leave, as I told, 10,000 scorpion will be biting. If it bites, how much pain we will have. In that pain, he started shouting, Narayana, Narayana, come and help me. Okay, but our Vishnu Duta, Bhagwan is so merciful. Vishnu Duta, Bhagwan sent the Vishnu Duta. Somebody is calling me, Ajamil is in great problem. Go, 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 get him. And according to his account balance, Yamadutas came. So there was a big fight. Then, when Vishnu Dutas, that is again superior authority. Yamaraj is the highermost authority for this kind of, to give the justice for every soul. But he also know the supreme authority, supreme personality of Godhead is above him. So when he saw the Vishnu Dutas, he started once again checking his accounts, everything. Then finally, okay, the Lord gave him another chance to take birth in Haridwar next birth. Because, okay, why he named Narayana Andal, as and when time comes, I will tell. Everything is because of the providence of the Lord, Lord's arrangement. Okay, so what did he do here? He did not restrain his senses. That is why he could not control his mind. So, when we are not able to control our senses, what will happen? The mind will dwell on the sense object, obviously. Because the mind ko control karna is very, very difficult. Senses can be controlled because they are gross. We are able to see. We can control. Hand is going to touch something. No, it's very hot. I can control. I can control my hand. But mind is not like that. Mind itself is very difficult. Intelligence is subtler than that. Very, very difficult. Okay, so I hope you understood this. Karmendriyani samyamya. So you have to restrict or you have to control your senses. That is what is very, very important. So some people who outwardly show as if they have controlled their senses. They wear this kavi dress, etc. But they will smoke bidi and they will have kamandal in their hand, but they will have a phone also in another hand. Okay, so they all are pretenders. They are known as a mithyachara. Mithyachara means pretender. Why? They have tried to show externally that they have controlled their mind, but they have not even controlled their senses. So, yesterday I gave another name for this, Falgu Vairagya. Falgu Vairagya is at the top, it shows as if we have dried our senses. In the sense of Falgu river, at the top, the sand will be very dry. But when we dig, the moisture will come. Similarly, outwardly, they are trying to show that they have renounced everything. But in their heart, in their mind, that is what heart and mind. See, Karma Yoga is done with the senses, that is the sense organs. And Jnana Yoga is done with the mind. Ashtanga Yoga, yogis, that is done with the intelligence. And Bhakti is done with the heart. So in heart, everything is involved. All the other senses are also involved, right? Mind is also a sense. Shashta Indriyani, Managa Shashtan Indriyani, Prakritisthani Karshati, 15.7. Managa Shashtan Indriyani, mind is the sixth sense. All five senses we have. Chotram, Chakshu, Sparshanam, Rasanam, Granam. Chotram, Chakshu, Sparshanam, Rasanam, Granam. Five. Manaha Shashtanindriyani, mind is the sixth sense, which is very, very difficult to control. Okay, so that means people who are showing outwardly that they have renounced everything, anytime they may fall. So, best example, what we are seeing in front is Bharat Maharaj. Bharat Maharaj, he is great Maharaj. That means he ruled over the entire universe once upon a time. After him, India had been named as Bharat. So, how great king he should have been. But, okay, at the very young age, he divided all his kingdom, everything to his sons, and he came to forest. Why? Param Drishva Nivartate. He thought he will spend his rest of his life in the worship, in the remembrance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But what happened? He thought he's totally renounced. He came, but he got attached to a baby deer. So what happened? Finally, slowly he started developing love for the deer. And whenever he is doing yajna also, you see his concentration is whether where is the deer? I have not seen him for a long time. Where did he go? Like that, he started. So obviously it is Falgu Vairagya. So what is Uttama Vairagya? Anasaktasya Vishayan Yatarham Upayunjate Nirbande Krishna Sambande Yukta Vairagyam Uchyate. Nirbande Krishna Sambande. Anything you will do, keep Krishna in the center. Eyes cannot be controlled. Eyes will see. So see the Archavigraha. Enjoy the Yam Shama Sundaram Achintya Gunaswarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamagam Bhajami. So that is Shama Sundara Rup. Let us enjoy. You cannot yesterday we saw what was that? Savai Pumsa that Ambarish Maharaj. He utilized his mind, he utilized his hand for cleaning the temple, and he utilized his legs to go to the temple. He utilized his ears to hear the Savai Manapum Sapadara Vindor Vansan Sivai Kunda Gunanu Varnane Karauharen Mandiramarjanado. Shunvatam Chakashu Kata Krishna Kata, something like that, last verse, fourth line. So that means the ear should be utilized only for hearing Krishna Kata. So senses cannot be controlled, senses cannot lie idle even for a fraction of a second. Lava matra, they cannot lie idle. They have to perform their function. So what do we have to do? Divert our all the activities towards the for pleasing the Lord. Param Drishva Nivartate or Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. So okay, today's phrase we were thinking, no? So today's can be Yasmin Tushte Jagat Tushtam. Yasmin Tushte. If we are able to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead, all others will be automatically pleased. Indra, Chandra, Shiva, Ganesha, everybody will be pleased. Okay, so that means we have to please the Lord. If we make the Supreme Personality of Godhead happy, all other people will be automatically happy. Yasmin Tushte Jagat Tushtam. Okay, Hare Krishna. We'll go to the next. So Falgu Vairagyam and Yukta Vairagyam. Yukta Vairagyam is don't try to control the senses. It is very difficult. Instead, give these senses a better job. What is that better job? To center all our activities about Krishna. Hearing about Krishna Katha, seeing Krishna's Roop. That is smelling the tulasi at the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, or that, like whatever. There is a verse, I'm forgetting the beginning in Bhagavatam, that says the prasadam, what are they? The vastram, what the Bhagavan has worn, and the haram, what had been put into the Lord's neck, and tulasi, and the tirtham, that is Charnamrit, all these things we have to smell. This is meant for that only. Okay. Granam. Okay. But yeah, that is what. So this is Yukta Vairagyam. Yukta means yoga. Yoga means to join. So join all these senses at the lotus feet of that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. So when all the senses are focused and centered for Krishna, that becomes the Yukta Vairagya. What it was shown there, Bharata Maharaj, was Falgu Vairagya. Why Falgu? Actually speaking, mind has to be purified. If the purification is not there, no, before purifying their mind only, they renounce. First purification has to take place, then renunciation has to take place. We all try to renounce sometime, right? But renunciation will not be effective unless and until the purification takes place. When we get these opportunities for, Mataji calls and asks, can you take these classes? We are so happy that with Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada's blessings, we get only one objective. What is that objective? To purify ourselves. That is objective. The more we talk about Krishna our mind gets purified. How many times we say Krishna, Krishna, Krishna when we take classes? Those many times the Anartha Nivrti takes place in our heart. So Yukta Vairagya is purification first, then renunciation. Falgu Vairagya is purification has not taken place. They think that their mind is purified, but before that only they take renunciation and go away. I hope you have understood this. Okay. So Krishna, he says, karma everyone has to perform. Don't give up karma. Everyone, especially the human being. Even the animals also have taken birth only to do their Nitya Karma. What is their Nitya Karma? Eating, mating, sleeping, defending. So if we also do the same thing, then there is no difference between the manusha, human being and the animal. So that is why human beings have got the sixth sense, viveka buddhi, wisdom, transcendental knowledge. Tomorrow we are going to learn. Today it is Karma Yoga. Tomorrow it is about transcendental knowledge. Okay, so that what is that knowledge? The intelligence should be more empowered to control the mind so that the intelligence is able to analyze which is correct, which is wrong, to take the right decision. Till the time the mind is not, getting purified, intelligence cannot overpower or your intelligence cannot control the mind. It's a part of the answer which Mataji asked yesterday, Janani Mataji. Okay. Hare Krishna. So, what are the activities we are supposed to do? Whether it is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Shudra, Vaishya, whoever it is, everyone is supposed to do activities. Varnashrama Dharma plays a very, very vital role. Now, as the yugas came, we have changed the definition of the Varnashrama only. It is all now by birth. So, what is the Brahmanas? Patanam, Yachanam, Yachanam. They have to read. They have to only Madhukari. It's not begging. It is known as Madhukari. They have to go for Madhukari. They will stand only for that much time. They are supposed to. Vedas say this. I am not saying. Vedas say they have to stand anybody's home only for that much time. How much it takes to milk the calf. Oh, that means, milk the cow. It will take a long time. No. Those days, people were not selfish. They used to milk only for very, very less time and give the rest of the milk to the calves. Unlike now. Now the calf will not be there. People make, what is that, straw. They make calves in the form of straw only and they keep the calf a little far from the cow and the cow thinks, wow, my baby is standing there. If I give milk, they will leave something so that my baby can drink. It was not that time. Because every house used to have so many cows. They were not, there was no scarcity. Nanda Maharaj's cows, 9 lakhs cows were there. 8 very special cows were there, which used to give flavored milk. Like strawberry, pineapple, flavored milk they used to give. What is meant by that? They used to eat only special grass. Out of that also there were 3 cows which were very, very special. Krishna used to drink only the milk. He used to have butter, everything only of these cows. Okay, so Madhukari, but Yachanam, Yachanam. They take Madhukari, out of that they give others also. Yachanam, Yachanam. So after this, they have all the time on this earth. So what will they do? Study Veda, spread the knowledge of the Veda. That is their job. So they didn't have to worry about anything. Take out the book. I most of the time feel that only. No, so nothing, no other activity should be there to take care of that. Just take the book, take the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam book and read. How nice. So many Prabhupada's books are there. Where is we say there is no time. Actually speaking, there is no interest. If there is interest, the Lord is sitting in the heart. He will pave the path, It will automatically happen. Okay, then Kshatriya. Oh, okay, Vaishya they gave. Oh. Brahmanas, what do they do? Brahmanas finally do yajnas also. Brahmanas are called for performing the yajna. So what is yajna? Yajna, the main objective of yajna is again samsiddhik haritoshanam. Again, as I told, Vedas had given so many types of yajnas. One example, Putra Kameshti yajna. Those who do not have children, they perform. This is a pious activity, but fruitive activity with the expectation, sakama karma. Okay, but anyway, that is okay. Whether it is sakama or nishkama, yajna has to be performed because there is no yajna, no rain. No rain, no grain. No grain, no prasadam. Is it not? So yajna has to be anyway performed. So so that is why these two given together. Vaishya's duty is, Kshatriya's duty is what? Protection. Protection of welfare activity, administration. Yeah, protection. It is like our Radheshyam Prabhu said, they have three, R&D. That is, every organization should have research and development department. Okay. Then immediately what they should have, after doing so many research, they are supposed to administration means provide rules and regulation. What is the time to come, what is the time to go, how many days leave they can take, who is coming, who is not going, how much salary to be paid, administration. So that Kshatriyas, first they have to take care of the research and development. How they used to do? They used to take around. All the time they used to take around to see, is there any Rishi Muni doing tapa, austerity in the forest? Is he safe? That is why Valmiki took Ram, you remember? Because he went to Dasharath and told, so many animals are nowadays, because after Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga came. So Treta Yuga, so many other. So as and when the what is that called? Yugas come one after the other, everything degrades. Because the four pillars of Satya Yuga, four pillars were there. That is Tapa. That Tapa has gone in Satya Yuga. Tapa, Shaucham, Daya, Satyam. Four pillars, four legs for Dharma. So Satya Yuga went, Tapa went, austerity. That is why Satya Yuga, austerity is meditation. That when, so now so many animals started troubling the Brahmanas who were there in the forest to perform, the sadhus who were performing yajna. That is why he came and told Dasharath, I want to take Ram, like that. So same way Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj also was taking a stroll. That time only he saw Shamika Muni. That time that Kali little bit came, no, Treta Yuga end and Kali Yuga beginning. So the Kali came in his mind for a minute because he did Sangha with the Kali. Who is that Kali? One cow was standing in one leg. That shows that three pillars have gone. That one leg is Satyam. Satyam is the Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, only Satyam is there. Mercy is not there. Absolutely, mercy has gone with the Dwapara Yuga. And yajna, austerity, meditation is Satya Yuga. Austerity is Treta Yuga. And temple worship is Dwapara Yuga. Kali Yuga is Satyam. That means what? Nama Sankirtan. That is why. In Kali Yuga, as I told, people are ready to fight. Alpa Ayushu, Sumanda Buddhi, Manda and Upakritaha, distressed all the time. So they can't do. That is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and gave us the Nama Sankirtan. Okay. So here, these all are, I am talking about activities. Which are the activities we have to perform? So in Treta Yuga, people used to perform the activities of Yajna, Tapa. And in Dwapara Yuga, they used to perform the activities of going to different temples and having the darshan of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, okay, Vaishya's duty is now Krishi Gorakja Vanijyam. Krishi, agriculture, Goraksha, cow protection, Vanijyam, trading. They will produce grain. How the grain will come in our hand? They have to trade it, bring it, commerce. All these things are the duties of the Vaishyas. So they perform sacrifice. These are all the karma. We are talking today karma yoga. Okay, these karmas have to be performed by Varnashrama Dharma people, whoever is. So because we perform yajna, we give the Purnahuti. Purnahuti is what? Expressing the gratitude to the devatas, because of whom we could produce grains like Indra, Varuna. We need everybody. Surya, without the heat, can we produce? So the Lord, He has divided, all the activities into different departments. As the Prime Minister cannot take care of all the departments, so many ministers are there. Similarly, the Lord also, He created and Swaraj. He is so independent and lying in the Karna ocean and Garbha, the ocean, Kasal ocean also. He is lying down. He doesn't have to perform activity also. But He comes every now and then to show us the path that how we have to perform. He himself comes and shows us. Today we will learn. Yadyadacharati shreshta tattat karma pravartanat. It will come in one of the slide today. So the Lord comes here. He takes, expands, in fact. He expands, comes to show us how are we supposed to perform the pious activity. That is why. So we have to perform this yajna, sacrifice. Because we sacrifice, that is showing the gratitude to everybody. But these devatas, that we have to remember. Mataji, you only say we have to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead only, Krishna. Yes, because these devatas immediately give whatever we offer them, they surrender everything to Krishna. They don't keep it for themselves, they know. The day the pride enters, their they get this pride. Oh, they are doing it for myself. Their viparita, vinasha kale viparita buddhi. That you see Indra thought, why this boy stopped the ahuti which they were giving to me? They were worshipping Indra. He stopped, Krishna stopped, and he told them to worship Govardhan. It is their Indra's duty to give rain, he said. But Indra had pride. See, we should not think, oh, why Indra? They all are at the higher platform. No, no. Why? What we have to think? The Lord gave Indra an opportunity to eradicate his pride. Pride is not good at all, right? So every now and then, the Lord, whenever Brahma Vimohan Leela, the Lord again expanded in as many cows and as many cowherd boys. He did not let Vrindavan Vasi even for once worry that where are my children, where are my cow. He expanded and came when Brahma took all of them. Okay, so pride comes to Devatas also. That is why. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye Mukhyanti Yaksurayaha. Yesterday I told no, the Lord gave the Veda into the heart of Brahma. So that is why we have to learn in cyclic, discyclic succession. Disciplic succession means from the Supreme Personality of Godhead to Brahma, Brahma to Narada, Narada to Vedavyasa. Then it is everything like our parampara. It comes Bhakti Vinoda Thakur, Bhakti Baba Kishora Dasa, and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Then our Srila Prabhupada. Right? Disciplic succession. Because in that only, Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye, though he gave this knowledge, Vedic knowledge, into the heart of Brahma, Muhyanti Yasurayaga. All these big devatas, they get Muhyanti, they get bewildered. Surayaha, Sura, Asura. Asuras are demonic, Suras are devatas. So Muhyanti Yasurayaga. Even these devatas also get bewildered. Okay, so what are we? Why we are doing? We should not. If somebody is doing anything wrong, what people they are, how they are doing? No, we have to have compassion for them. Oh Lord, these all are like you are part and parcel. You are there in their heart. How they are acting. You please. With your mercy, bring them also to devotion. Like that, we have to think. Okay. Okay, so rain, all these things are the activities. Because we perform yajna, the rain comes. And because of the rain, the grain comes. Because of the grain, we are able to prepare boga. And the boga we offer to the Lord. When we offer to the Lord, it comes back to us in the form of prasadam. So we eat prasadam, kavo, piva, ash, karo. We don't, this is our karmic activities we think. Karma yoga is this. This is what we think. But no, these all are all our, here the Lord is not there in the center. Is it not? So as I told just now, Kali Yuga Dharma. What is the Satya Yuga Dharma? Meditation. Satya Yuga, what is meant by Yuga Dharma? Yuga Dharma means the activities which we are supposed to, the karma which we are supposed to perform will take us to the objective of our life. Just now we saw the first line. What is the objective of our life? To go back. Bhagavad Dham. Mataji wrote correctly. Garima Mataji, right? Bhagavad Dham. So for that, we have to perform activities. So in Kali, in Satya Yuga, they used to perform meditation. And in Treta Yuga, Yajna Tapa. And in Dwapara Yuga, temple worship. And in Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came as Kali Yuga we cannot do all the other three. What are the other three? But that is yoga, meditation, tapa, and what is that? Worship, Archa Vigraha worship. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and gave us the Nama Sankirtan. Anywhere, anytime, any place, no restriction at all. We can keep on chanting, chanting, chanting. And that will only. Kalau Nashteva, 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 Gatir Anyata. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, there is no other way, no other way, no other way. What is the only way? Only Nama Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. But before we chant, we have to, okay, tomorrow I'll show you the mala. We have to chant that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pranam mantra. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Chaitanya is none other than Shri Krishna. He has come in the form of Radharani. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thought, how come this Radharani is able to serve me so much? What kind of love she has for me? Why there is I can't find out even a, I mean 0.0001% also truti in that. Truti, mistake. Okay, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to see that kind of love what she enjoys. So she came in the bhava of Radharani. And that is why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if you worship, it is equal to worship Krishna and Radha. Both are in the same form, Radha Krishna. Radha Krishna na anya. We have to worship only Radha Krishna. In this Kali Yuga, na anya, no other devata. And so he came and told, Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Namaiva Kevalam. Only chant, only chant, only chant. Kalau Nashtieva, 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 Gatir Anyadatta. In this Kali Yuga, there is no other way. Why he told 3 times, the judge says no, 1, 2, 3. That means there is no other Shastric evidence is required for that. I am telling this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and told, who are they? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, always whenever Krishna comes, before Krishna, Balram comes. That is Adishesha. He comes and keep all the things ready. So here also, who came before our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Nityananda Prabhu. He is none other than Balram. That is the Adishesha. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prabhu Nityananda. He also came, Balram. Then Advaita Acharya. Who is Advaita Acharya? He is the Shambhu. He is the Shiva. He came, he cried out for Krishna. During his time in West Bengal, the situation was very, very bad. People were following the, like Gyanis. They were Jnana and Yoga. But ultimately, that, what do you say, the pious activity, they were all performing only Sakama Karma. That, what say, Bhagavad Dham, that objective was not at all there for everybody. So Siddhis, they were all aiming at the Siddhis, Ashta Siddhis. So during that time, Advaita Acharya was feeling so miserable. How these people are there? Who can show them the right path? Nobody can unless and until Krishna himself he comes. So one day he cried. He used to worship that Saligramam. And one day he was so vexed up. Early in the morning after having bath when he was worshipping, he loudly cried so much that Krishna heard it. All the devatas also heard what happened. Then Krishna decided, okay, I will go. And he tells us in Chaitanya Charitamrita and Chaitanya Bhagavata everywhere. Advaita Acharya, oh Advaita Acharya, because of you, I came. Like, he scolded him once also. Like Krishna scolded Arjuna. Right? What is that? Ashochatvananya Chochatvam. Arjuna, do you have any brain? What you are not supposed to think also, you are thinking like the foolish people. In second chapter. So once he told Advaita Acharya also, what you are thinking like this, how you can think like this. But he gave darshan to many people. Okay, fine. Gadadhar. Then Gadadhar is Srimati Radharani. Shiva's Acharya is Narada Muni. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came with Balram and Shiva, Narada, and Radharani. They are the Pancha Tattva. In ISKCON, we have Pancha Tattva. These are the Pancha, different Tattva. That is, Bhagavan is Vishnu Tattva, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Advaita Acharya, Shambhu Tattva, Shiva, Gadadhar Pandit Shakti Tattva, and Nityananda Prabhu Guru Tattva. He is the Adi Guru, Nityananda. Okay, there's so Pancha Tattva. That is why 5 Tattvas, 5 people, he brought everybody together. Hare Krishna. Yes, this is a very, very important verse. Yajna Chishtashanashanto Muchyante Sarva Kilvishaihi Bunjate Te Tavagam Papa Ye Pachantyatama Karanat. See, we have to offer Bhoga to the Lord and eat. If we do not do that, what is it? It is equal to eating the sin. Because, see, in which manobhav we cook, we don't know. These days, though, we are going to learn in I think, 17 chapter. 16 and 17. In which bhav, sattvic food. What are sattvic food? What are tamasic food? What are rajasic food? How they are prepared, everything we will see. So here what happened, the devotee of the Lord are released. Why? Because they are away from sin. Why? What they eat is prasadam. Without offering, they will not eat anything. For that only, see, sense control we are talking about, no? We go in the train, they bring so many things, so smelling, bhaji, bonda, pakoda, so many things we think. But they are not prasadam. Isn't it? So, but they are bringing it. So what should we do? Seeing that, we should not say, oh, this is not prasadam, I'm not supposed to eat like that. Then we can't control. We will buy and eat also sometime. So what we should do instead? Paramdrishtavani vartate. What we can do? He is bringing, take the chanting mat. You also shout more than him. Others will be benefited. They will hear Krishna. He says, chai pakoda. He says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare. Like that, So we have to eat only prasadam. So what other than prasadam is? All eating sin. Okay. Yeah, this just now I mentioned about it. Our body is made up of 5 layers. The first layer is known as Annamaya Kosha. What is Annamaya? Bodily platform. What we eat decides what kind of, exterior, that is what all we can see, no? All these things. So people think, once I eat, my, hunger is satisfied, my objective of my life is satisfied. This is my objective. Generally people say, no, log khane ke liye jinda rehte hain. जीने के लिए खाते नहीं, खाने के लिए जीते हैं. Like that. These people are those realize. Anything they eat, that is. Corona, you see, but we should be thankful to Corona, all the ISKCON people. Because so many videos, so many our Prabhus, so many Acharyas have come out with so many videos about Krishna Katha, right? So for us, and because of that, 51st batch. The first batch was on April 2020. From their 4 years, 4 12s are 48, plus 3 more. Because in between 1 or 2 months, Prabhuji skips, because wherever there are some Dham Yatras will be there, or Janmashtami month will be there, things like that. Prabhuji, 1 or 2, maximum 1 month, there will be a break. That's it. That too, devotees will be too much engaged in the Krishna activity. That is why. So people who only understand the exterior bodily level, they are known as they have the realization. The word realization is very important. They have the realization of only this exterior body. Beyond that, when we try to go, some people realize that apart from this body, we need the prana. Without the prana, this body will not be functioning, because there are 10 types of prana which is circulated inside our body. That is our sensual platform. 10 types of prana. Okay. Prana, apana, udana, vidana, 5 main types and 5 subtle. Okay. So then comes the mind. Mental. That is why in yoga you may have seen, unless and until you do pranayama, we cannot control the mind, we say. Unless and until you do asana, you cannot control the breath, they say. So they all connected. So bodily asana people do to take care of the exterior body. Then they do pranayam to take care of the sensual platform. Then they do meditation to take care of the mental platform. Beyond the mental platform, that intelligence level comes, that is intellectual platform. Intelligence has got viveka buddhi. It can distinguish between the right and the wrong. Mind will not. Mind will say go and smoke. Intelligence will say don't smoke. Mind will say don't chant. Intelligence will say no, 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 get up. Early morning Brahma Muhurta chanting is very important. Get up. Okay, that is why I keep on saying intelligence should learn, or it should be trained to overcome the mind. Then only we can take the correct decision. Okay, Hare Krishna. Finally, it is the Atma level spiritual platform. So the sense organ level bodily platform, and sense object level bodily platform, sense organ level sensual platform, mind level mental platform, then the intelligence, and the soul level. Soul level is the spiritual platform. So these are all the realization. People go from the lower level. One, like generally, those who do impious activities, karma yoga, right? Impious activity. They are also doing karma. They will eat anything, they will kill anybody, they will earn, means of source of income can be anything. They are only in the bodily level. Okay, I know pious activity, but I am doing it for my benefit, for my sakama karma, sense and mental platform. To understand how can I perform activities which will not bind me, that is viveka buddhi, nishkama karma. Okay, so atheists perform impious activity. Impious activities are be karma. Be means opposite. Be karma. That is the opposite work. Don't kill animal, we will kill. Don't kill people, or don't eat what is that which has not been offered, we will eat. All these things. Okay, Hare Krishna. That is be karma. Then comes sakama karma. Then comes nishkama karma. Okay, very, very important shloka. Indriyanin pararyargur indriyebhya paramanaga manastastu parabuddhirye buddhe paratastu saha. Indriyanir mano buddhir. See, gross matter, yeah, that the senses are better than the gross matter. Gross matter, it's what? Ears without the hearing ability. Eyes, they are only material. The body is made up of Panchamahabhuta. There are so many verses, right? We came from Matti se aaye, Matti mein hi milna hai. So many songs are there. So this is, if the sense organs are not functional, what is the use of these gross senses? Eyes can't see. Okay, so Indriyanin paranyakur. So senses are better than the gross matter. Working senses are superior to dull matter. Mind is higher than the senses. Intelligence is still higher than the mind. And the soul is higher than the intelligence. We will also go back and see 2.52 as Mataji asked yesterday doubt. The same. Indriyanin Paranyakur also I will refer over there. See, this is a beautiful analogy which is given. Here you see the 5 horses, chariot. 5 horses are 5 senses. 5 senses will pull us in 5 different directions. That means the mind will sometime go what the ears say, our mind will go sometime what your legs say. There will be no connect between anything. 5 senses will think 5 different things. But what are we supposed to do? Because they see 5 different objects. We can't control the objects. What is coming in front of us, do we have any control? But we can control our senses after seeing them. How can we control? Who can control the senses? The mind only can control the senses. The reins which is in the hand of the intelligence, only the reins can be pulled. So the mind only can pull the senses back. Okay, for the mind to pull the senses back, the intelligence should tell the mind, don't let this horse go on its way, pull it back. So the intelligence should be more intelligent in the sense more superior than the mind. And who is sitting at the behind? That is our soul. Soul will not interfere in anything. He is a passenger. He will simply say, keep on saying where the driver is taking the vehicle. Okay? So beyond that also there is one. That is the, who is that? Super soul. Isn't it? Super soul sees what this self is desiring, and super soul's work is to only to take account of all the desire which the self desires. So that is why we have to that I think today's lesson only. What is the root cause? Arjuna is going to ask now. Arjuna will ask, oh Krishna, even if I don't want to do something, I do land up doing it. Why? So Krishna will answer, that is because of the lust. So that is here, what the soul desires. There in spiritual world, there is only love. There is no lust. Here, pervaded. It is all upside down. Here, material world is upside down of the spiritual world. Everything here will happen wrong only, opposite to that. There people have love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here people have lust for the opposite sex. Main reason is this kama. Kama is stay jnana, prapadyante, very difficult. And this, what do you call, guna, Traiguna Vishaya Vedan. Gunas are very difficult to overcome. That is why Krishna says these gunas are my energy. So how can you overcome that? Cannot. Krishna himself says it's very difficult to overcome the gunas. Okay. Yeah, here. Be a role model, just as I told in the beginning only. Krishna, every now and then, Paritranaya Sadhuna Vinachaya Chadushkritam Dharma Samstapanarthaya Sambhavami Yuge, to establish Dharma he comes. How does he establish the Dharma? He comes and acts in such a way, he becomes a role model for us. We have to imbibe the qualities what the Lord is giving us by his acharan. And we have to perform that. We are not supposed to perform any other activity. But you see, what the Lord has given, everybody would have forgotten. What he did not give, only we are trying to follow. Isn't it? Yad yad acharati shesha taddat yeve tarojanaga sayat pramanam kurute lokastadanu vartanam lokastadanu vartate. Whatever action is performed by great people, everybody follows. Isn't it? Virat Kohli. That's a style everyone wants to follow. And even the hairstyle also people follow. In schools, it is becoming very difficult to stop that kind of haircut for them. Because they follow great people. For them, who is a great people, that is the problem. Right? According to our domination of our senses. If somebody is a player, they will go for the player's style. If somebody is a scientist, they will go for scientist style. Like that. Whatever action is performed by a great man, common men follow in footsteps. And whatever standards he sets by exemplary act, all the world pursues, the whole entire world pursues that. So it is in this purport. Srila Prabhupada has given beautiful purport for this, that 1 second. I will try to share only. Okay, I'll try to share. There was a few more verses are also there after we finish all the PPTs. Okay, yeah. So now, Anicham Balad. What is this Balad? Very important word. Anicham. Even if I do not want to perform, Anicha, Icha. There is no Icha. But still, Balad, with push. I am compelled to do that, Krishna. What is that one thing which tells me to do compulsorily certain things? So you can go through this 36. 36 is not given here. 2 words in that verse are very, very important. Anicham, icha nahi hote huye bhi. Even if I don't want to do something, something is pushing me to do that. Balad. What is that? Okay. That is only last. So Krishna will give the answer also. I will read the verse and I will tell you the answer. Answer also, last word I will tell. That is Arjuna Uvacha Ata Kena Prayuktoyam Papam Charati Purushaha. Ata Kena Prayuktoyam. Why we land up doing that? What? Anichannapi, without desire. Varshneya Baladiva Niyojita. O Krishna, Baladiva. somehow or the other, we are compelled to do certain things which we do not want to perform. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Arjuna said, O descendant of Vrishni, by what is one impelled to sinful act, even unwillingly, as if engaged by force. Very wrong. They can only impel. Senses can only impel. They cannot compel. See that chai pakoda, it only impels my smell and impels my tongue. But he cannot come and open my purse and take some money and give me, and he cannot put it in my mouth. So it cannot compel, isn't it? So that is what Krishna said. What is that one thing which impels people? Krishna answer to that is, it's not given here. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Kamesha Krodesha Rajoguna Samudbhava. Kama. Kamesha Krodesha. Because yesterday also we saw Kama only leads to Lobha and anger. Kamesha Krodesha Rajoguna Samudbhava. So the last only, Arjuna, which compels people to do all the impious activities, forbiddenable activities. Okay, it's a beautiful verse, very, very nice verse. We all are human beings, right? In human being, self-realization is very, very easy. What is self-realization? I'm not this body, I'm the soul. Is it not? Because the animals sense gratification, human self-realization. Dhumrena drumne viryate vaknir yata darsho malena cha etolble navrito garba tata tenedam avritam. Avritam means covering. That is what is the important word in this. There are coverings. If there is a smoke, fire is covered by smoke. The smoke covers the fire. So once you remove the smoke, fire comes out. Sometimes what happens, the smoke will be there. We can even cook that. These days, what do you call that? Corn, butta. Fire will not be there. Only the smoke and the coal. It will not burn like a fire. But the butta, the corn gets cooked. How? Fire is there. Inside, hidden. So, in human being, the self-realization is like we can ignite this self-realization just with very, very, very little effort. That's it. Same thing when it comes in the place of animals. It is like the mirror. If we go out of station for 1 year, 2 years, when we come back, all the things, 1 layer, 2 layer dust will be there. We need to put a little more effort to bring that realization, to bring that cleanliness, to make it pure. Purification we were talking just now, right? Because everything happens in this Falgu Vairagya, pretended, we saw. Why? Because they have not purified their heart. So purification is very easy in human birth. Purification is a little difficult in animal birth, birds and animals. Animals also can be, that is why they used to give that is sacrifice, animal sacrifice. Yesterday, as I told, with the proper mantra, etc., everything if you give, it happened. So little more effort. What is that effort? We have to put little more effort to clean the mirror which is covered with the dust. But how much effort even if we put, we can't. The baby has to put a lot of effort to break open the embryo and come out. And they are most of these days doctors, because they don't want to attend these delivery cases whenever the pain comes. They want to enjoy life. So they will give date before only. Your date is this, so and so date. Go and cut open and do. That's it. So the baby does not even, there's a small, nice story, no? That one boy kept on seeing that, what is that called, that butterfly, previous, this one, cocoon. He saw that it was a butterfly that was struggling a lot to come out. He tried to help by putting a small cut, and that butterfly could never fly because he did not go through the struggle. One has to go through the struggle. These days, children do not know what is struggle. Everything they want ready-made. Tell them to go and take anything, earn by themselves, very difficult. So, okay, so embryo here. What happened? Embryo, it is very difficult. It is compared to the trees. Can we bring consciousness in tree? They have consciousness, sorry. Can we bring that self-realization in that consciousness in tree? Not possible. So self-realization is possible only in human body. So don't live in sense gratification. Ayurgarati is by Pumsam. Every day we are losing. Start chanting, chanting, chanting. Chanting only can purify the heart. Because when we chant loudly, Krishna enters through our ears into Shunvatam Swakatam Krishna Punyasravana Kirtanam Hridayantasya hya abhadrani Vidunoti Sugutsatam. Hridayantasya, whatever abhadrani is there in that heart, Krishna cleans it. Vidunoti, he cleans. So one more also. What is it? Pravishakarna Randrena Swanamo Sarorham Dhunauti Shamalam Krishna Shalilasya Yatashata. Like the spring, old leaves goes and comes. Like that Krishna enters, old smritis, what is you call that? Sanskar, old sanskar, what is there in our heart? He cleans it with the brush and he puts in new sanskar. When we chant with in the Brahma Muhurta with the full concentration. Mataji, not possible. Yeah, it is not possible. But it is difficult, but it is not impossible. It is I am possible. It is like that. So all of you chant. If anybody is not chanting, please start chanting. Okay. Renunciation. So the question is, you told me to keep myself aloof from these abominable activities. Can I leave and go away? Can I renounce the yuddha? Then Krishna says, no, for a Kshatriya, it is not that. Nobody can renounce anything. The senses are so sensitive. You can't renounce. If you renounce and go, it will be Falgu. Okay? So what do you have to do? You are param drishtva nivartate. Do everything for the higher purpose. Everything should be higher purpose. What is a higher purpose? That is the goal of our life. The second PPT, what you saw. Way to go, this way, that way, only that way. What is that? Goloka. Karma Kanda to Karma Yoga. Karma Kanda is what? Karma Kanda is, so many people do so many yajna for with some expectation. What is that? Agnihotra. I heard in between, a few years back, I had many people doing early in the morning on yajna. Agnihotra Yajna. They said, why? If we do this, this will happen, this will happen, this will happen. There will be peace at home, there will be this at home, that at home. There will be peace only one. Peace formula is only one. Bhoktaram Yagyatapasam Sarvalokam Ageshwaram Sugradam Sarvabhutanam Nyatva Mam Shantim Richati. One who knows this will be in peace. Who? Bhoktaram Yagyatapasam. He is the supreme enjoyer. He is the controller. He is the benefactor. Whatever we do, all the benefit. As I told, Devata gives all the benefit to him. Sugradam Sarva Bhutanam. He is residing in my heart. Nyatva. One who knows this. Shantim Richati. He will only be in peace. Okay. Correct? Okay. Then comes Lord comes by himself. Yadyadyacharati Shesha Tat Karma Pravartanat. That is why Krishna went to Sandipani Muni's ashram to show, go to Gurukul, have a Acharya, pay obeisances to the Acharya. Otherwise, it is not possible. Krishna, Sudama, he did Pada Charan, he, what do you call that? Abhishekam. He did that. Padaduli, Padajala. He wanted to Acharya Upasanam, how we have to worship our Acharyas. He wanted to show as an example. Don't have this pride. Be compassionate. Okay? Lead by example. 13th chapter we will read. Amanitama Adambitvam. Full 8 to 12 shlokas. Greatest enemy. Iha Vairinam. This lust. Iha. In this world, what we have this? Kamayesha Krodayesha Rajoguna Sabutpava. Just now we saw. Yesterday we saw. Yesterday what did we see? Krodhan bhavati sammoha smriti vibhramaga smriti bramshat buddhinashat pranashyati. You remember the object. From the object the arrow was going to the senses, like that. Bewilderment. Buddhi bewilders. Then we fall down. Smriti bramshat. Krodhan bhavati sammoha. Once the anger when it comes, lust. We have a desire. If it is not satisfied, it leads to anger. So that anger brings us down. Vishwamitra. And Vishwamitra, what happened? Durvasa Muni, best example. Durvasa Muni got so annoyed when Ambarish Maharaj, Savai Manapuna Pumsam, just now we saw no example. He used his mind, he used his eyes for seeing the Vigraha, ears for hearing Krishna Katha. Ambarish Maharaj was supposed to break the fast of Ekadashi. Durvasa Muni came and told, okay, I will come and we will break the fast. He went to have snanam. Again with the providence arrangement. He did not come. It was getting late for breaking the fast. So what did Ambarish Maharaj did? He only had jal. He broke the fast. Ambarish Maharaj came and he told, yeah, let us break the fast. He said, Sadhu, I have done it. I have broken the fast. Got so wild. He called one Asura to kill Ambarish Maharaj. What mistake he did? Krodha. That means Falgu Vairagya. He is not renounced from the heart, it's not purified. Durvasa Muni. Another reason also is there, like we all have, Lord has given this free will, no. So anything, through free will only, the Lord makes them act like this impiously. Okay, so the Krodha, that the Trividam Narakasyedam, Kamam, Krodham, okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I wanted to share yesterday's Mataji's doubt. Give me 1 minute. Where am I supposed to go now? Yes. I kept it ready. Yeah, chapter 2. Are you all able to see? Or once again, I will share. I think we are not able to share. Okay. This is 52, verse number 52. What is the shloka? Beautiful shloka. Yadate moga kalilam buddhirya tarishyati tada gantasi nirvedam shrotavyasa shrutavyacha. No, this is not this. Yes. When your intelligence has passed out of the dense forest of delusion. When it passes, I mean, when the mind is controlled by the intelligence, you shall become indifferent to all that has been heard and all that is to be heard. That means the senses will not work. Whatever the senses tell you, go here, go there, hear this, taste this, senses will tell you. You don't have to hear them. When the intelligence has crossover. See, actually, that's Arjuna asked a question, no, today. Even if I do not want to perform certain activities which are forbidden activity, still I am compelled to do that. You remember that two words were given, Anicham, Balad. Anicham, desire, no desire. Balad, with push, desperately something is pushing us to do that. That full of, we can't say I don't want to do karma. We can't say that only. Because this full material world has been created for performing, as I told before, performing karmic activities only. Which karma we perform. Which karma we perform, it depends on 3 gunas. That verse is not here today. Very, very, very important verse. 1 second, you give me. Prakrite guna prakrite kriyamanaani gunaiha karmani sarvashaga ahankara vimoodatma karta agamiti manyate. Here. .27? No, not this. Prakrite kriyamanani. 27, I thought. 1 second. Prakrite kriyamanani. Whatever 3.27 only. 27 only I also took. Achha, 2.27 I have taken, sorry. 3.27. Third chapter. That is the living entity, Prakriti. Yesterday I told we are also, Jivas are also Prakriti. Our Prakriti is eternal Prakriti. You remember yesterday I said that, no, yesterday I don't know, 5 subjects of Bhagavad Gita. In the Jiva and Prakriti. So Jiva is also Prakriti, but that Jiva is eternal. But the other Prakriti is perishable. Perishable in the sense it is not illusion. It is an, what is it? It is not a myth. It is fact, but it is not permanent. So Prakriti Kriyamanani Gunaya Karmani Sarvashaka Ahankara Vimudatma Karta Ahamiti Manyate. The spirit soul is it shared? Hare Krishna. Yeah, it is shared.
Yes, Mother.
Okay. So the spirit soul bewildered by the influence of the false ego thinks himself the doer. I do it. That is why we say that intelligence has to overcome this. I comes in the Manomaya Kosha. We saw no first Annamaya, Pranamaya, then Manomaya, then Vijnanamaya. So beyond the Manomaya, Vijnanamaya is the intelligence level. In that Vijnanamaya, we need to have the self-realization. What is self-realization? I am not this body, I am the soul. Because we do not have this realization, what we think, whatever I do, I only do. It is me who is doing. I don't say it is me hand, it is I hand. It is I hand, right? It is not me hand, it is my hand. So something my is there, I is there, that is why my hand is coming. If the I is not there, how will it become my hand? So that I, okay. So the false ego, it is covered. What? The soul has been covered by this avarnam. Just now we saw covering. That covering is this false ego. So that false ego thinks that I am the doer. It's nice, no? So the same way, what I was telling, no, if we are, this material world is like Davanal. That is what you call that forest fire. Forest fire, nobody has to, like go to the forest and light a matchbox and put it. It comes automatically. Nobody ignites. Similarly, once we take birth, that means this womb, the baby, when it comes out from the womb, what happens? It gets, even before that, when the body is made, when it is in the womb of the mother, Pancha Karmendriya, Jnanendriya, Pancha Mahabhuta, that Prakriti, all mixed, only the body is made. We will learn in tomorrow's and day after's lesson also 24 elements of this body is made up of. So when the material elements are brought together to make this body, automatically we are in contact with the 3 modes. Because the material nature is born out of 3 modes. Sattva, Raja, Guna. So automatically we come in contact with the material mode. Once we come in contact with the material mode, according to the soul will start remembering. What was I in the previous one? Oh, previous birth, I was a, whatever I was. Now I am a dog. But in the previous birth, I wanted to, like maybe any example. Snake, if we say, the snakes have the ability of smelling. So a person who always wanted to smell into neighbor, he will become a snake in the next birth. Why my neighbor is doing what he is doing, why he is like this. So when that soul enters into snake body, it gets all the qualities of the snake. That is what is known as conditioned. Conditioned soul, we say, no. What is it? Condition? Whichever yoni the soul enters, that habits are automatically taken by the soul. But one thing the soul will remember is whatever the desire, the mind, intelligence, and soul. So this is a Sukshma Sharir. The soul, when it leaves the body, it takes a Sukshma Sharir. So all the impressions are there in the soul. So now, see, even the baby, you see the baby comes out. How the baby knows how it has to suck the milk? Does anybody teach the baby? No. How the baby knows, I have come out, I have to cry now? Automatically, because that soul is conditioned. If it is in a human body, it knows how to drink the milk automatically. We don't have to teach at all. So many things. We don't teach the baby to get up. We don't teach the baby to sit, walk, everything. But as and when they grow, the karma, what they have got, that is a prarabdha karma, sanchita karma, the what do you call it, bijam, kutam, brahmana brahmite kone, bhagyavana jiva, bhaktilata bij, this bij, only those people get, which the soul which has got the sukriti. Remember 2.40? Nega vikrama nashosti pratyavayona vidyate swalpamapyasya dharmasya rayate mahato bhayat. So that means this activity, only the devotional activities which we have performed, how much ever, whatever little we have performed, that the soul will remember and we take on from there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mataji, your doubt is cleared, Mataji? Will trees and plants have feelings and consciousness, Mataji? Yeah, trees have consciousness. Even stone has consciousness. For that matter, the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, he enters into all Cheta, Acheta, even the smallest, minutest atom particles also, the Lord is there. But when they will be, to the higher level come, it all the Lord decides. The Lord will keep on elevating them, the soul, from one yoni to another. They have consciousness, Mataji. That is why, we say, otherwise, why cutting the trees a sin, we say, the tree will feel bad, no? The tree will also cry, no? It will. We don't understand the tree cries, and we cut to the last bit. That there's a beautiful mime in schools they used to play. That children are playing and go to the shade. Next time when they come, branch is not there. They feel very hot. Branch had been taken by somebody. Finally, the tree itself is not there. Then finally, the same people come and cry. We don't have house. We need house. For that, we need tree. Where is it? Like that. Yeah, everybody has got consciousness, Mataji. Everything and everybody. 15th chapter, we will learn about it. Cheta Acheta. Hare Krishna. So many messages I saw today. Let me check. Have all of you. Say, Neha Mataji, really sorry. These days I'm forgetting. I don't know why. Yeah, the right, Mataji. Cow. Is Viveka, Buddhi, and intelligence the same? Where the trained intelligence becomes Viveka Buddhi. Otherwise, the inherent one, where the untrained, we have that, no? Trained mind is our enemy. Untrained mind is a bandhuratmatmanastachya evatma ivatmana jitaga mana jitaga. Anatmanattu shatrutve. Shatru, Anat, the untrained mind is a enemy. So if the mind is trained, how it has to be trained? That is what, the anarthas in the mind has to go back. How will the anarthas in the mind will go back? Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivarti. We have to have the faith in the Lord. If we have the faith, we will come in association. If we come into association, the devotees will help us to do. What is that? Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya. So through devotees, all the time we will do Bhajana Kriya. What is Bhajana Kriya? Thinking good for the other soul is also Bhajana Kriya. Having compassion for the fallen soul. Why this soul is not able to think about Krishna? That is also Bhajana Kriya. That is also Ahimsa. Okay, so when these things come automatically, fourth step, Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivarti. Anartha Nivarti is the purification process. Once the purification takes place in our mind, then the intelligence will be able to control the mind. Till then, the mind will be controlling the intelligence. So Viveka Buddhi is what? Through the trained mind, we empower the intelligence. You see, who was the intelligence in the picture? That five senses, horses, the intelligence was the driver. So if the intelligence knows very well while driving the car, okay, my car may be going towards the liquor shop. The intelligence tells mind wants to go. Mind has the desire. It makes plans. I want to go. Today while going from office, I will go to liquor shop. I will buy this and go. Dhyayate vishayan pumcha. Contemplation. Mind keeps on thinking. Okay. So when in this, we try to, that is why we need to try to control the senses first. The moment you try the senses, take another way. Where you used to go always in the past, buy the liquor and go, don't take that path. have control. Your leg has to go. So the intelligence has to, the driver has to take the car through other way. This way is dangerous. After knowing also it is dangerous, that intelligence, Viveka is not there. I'm not supposed to take this path. You go, fall down. Okay? Hare Krishna. Did I clear your doubt, Mataji? Hare Krishna. Okay.
Yes, Mataji.
वाञ्छकल्पतरूपस्य कृपा सिन्धुभैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय।